let's have a look at if this works. Okay, something's happening. Oh, are there going to be like barely any delay as well? What is that? Is it like really quiet? Oh, is my computer really quiet? Let's see what one of mine is set to. Let's see which audio devices we use tonight. And mine turned off for a minute. Right. Oh, I can just turn this up. I like which one's in properties?
Right, let's just try and make it use that. Okay. Then I just need to share it around. And then I'll just do some blue blind. I ain't got okay, that sounds fine. I haven't got stack mat with me cause... Right, I was gonna do multi-blind, but I realised I couldn't be bothered, so also I'm gonna put something more recognisable on because I'm still just for work, but I just genuinely just got in and had dinner now. Right. So I've got a load of multi-blind cubes with me, and I'm pretty sure I've actually just chucked my fruit blind cube in there somewhere as well. That's my spare blindfold. I'll be really annoyed if I've left my good blindfold somewhere though. Alright, looks like I'm using the spare one. That's fine. It doesn't nod down as easily, but I'll survive. Right, let's see if anyone's shown up. Charlie Harrison's here. Hamish Core is here. Hello to both. I have sent a link. I'll send a link elsewhere. Pop it in UKCA. And let's also send it directly to Fabio Schwant. Send to watch me. See how well this goes then. There might be some turns done before the blindfold's done today. I'm definitely going to have to go and get my thing before the weekend. Where's my free blind cube? That might do. That's GTS-V. It's not the right one. The GTS-3 FM, that's not the one I want. Oh, that's the one. I think. Well, this might be the other one that's sort of good. No, this is the good one. I'm pretty sure this is the good one. I'm blaming myself now. Let me get all my GTS-3s out. Sorry, this is going to be a bit of a video, just me rifling through this bag. It's definitely not that one. Where else is here? The cubing doofus. Five blind tips. Okay, so my main tip I always give for people trying to do big blind is my main tip is just to stop taking it so seriously. So a 5 blind is almost exactly equivalent in the amount of memo you have to do to a 4 cube multi-blind. So once you realise that, you don't have to take it as seriously, and don't feel bad about DNS, because if you feel bad about DNFs, you're not going to want to do attempts as much. So if you want to get more successes, you've got to just take any practice as good practice and just accept that you're going to DNF quite a lot. As for getting a success, you don't need to try and turn fast at all, and just really try and think about sort of how the cube looks as you turn it, because that will help you make fewer mistakes. Those are the main things I'd say. Also, I found a good one, so we're good to start. Let's here we are. What's the best tutorial for 3 blind? You know, I've never thought about it. It's hard to say. Like, the Bad Mephisto one's good for the method, but it's not good for the memo because he has a really weird way of memorizing. I'd say, like, for just base learning 3 blind, I'd say probably like JPerm. I actually learned from Speedcube Review, which was a weird one, but I'd say JPerm is probably the best one to go for. But once you've got the basic concepts down, it's mostly self-taught. Also, the TPS is like me doing the easier comp over and over again. But yeah, let's go. And we're starting with a DNF. A JPerm. I don't remember which one I watched, but I don't suppose he would have made a newer one that was worse than the first one. I didn't laugh in Exec, I just pulled that face. Alright, this isn't going to be a DNF, don't worry guys, don't worry, this is going to be real. Come on, it's like such a good scramble and such a bad time. Fabio's here. Yeah, no author's tutorial is the best for 3 style. Yeah, like, yeah, you're going for 3 style. No author does a really good job. But if you're learning 3 style, the best place to start is Timothy Go, or he's just called 4 Blind on YouTube. But yeah, if you're just starting out, JPerm's fine. Just don't go with JPerm for 3 style, because his teaching isn't the best, and some of the things he says just aren't true. cost 2 for. You've never learned anything from JPerm. To be fair, you were good at cubing before JPerm got like popular, so. Square one and Pyrrha. I do not have a Pyrrha on me. I do have a square one on me. I can try. So, square one. I know for the OCO and CP and some EP. I know the basics, yes. So, yeah, Ryan's right in the learning full cube shape, but full cube shape isn't as complicated as it sounds. So. Yeah, I did just scramble that. I'll scramble on my phone. So I'll get a scramble up. And I'll just... Basically, there's there's scallop cut, which is 3 slices, or there's like scallop, which is 3 slices, and most cases set up to one of those two, and you can get really far by learning just them. So I'll give you an example. I'll literally just do the first scramble that comes up and see how easily they get into them. And you can learn these just, yeah, like, look at this. You can easily go into like scallop or shield, like in one slice. Or let me get another scramble. Oh, hold on. So like this one, this is the barrel scallop, and it's not the optimal way, but you can just slice up and make scallop really easily. So you learn a few basic shapes and you build on that. So it's like learning full cube shape is not a hard thing. As for like EP, you want to know beyond just edge parity. So here's an example. This is an OPerm, so every edge goes clockwise one way, anti-clockwise one way, and it's got a really good ALG. It's better than edge parity. But if I do that ALG, what if I cancel into edge at the end? I get UPerm adjacent, or I could cancel into a ZPerm at the end, and now I've got opposite parity, and it gives you like loads of free ALGs. So don't shy away from the parity EPs. They'll help you a lot as well. But mostly it's just a bit look ahead. Like you can see what your CP is going to be during EO, stuff like that. And just do like loads of solves. Anyway, Pyraminx is not my area, so I can't help you with that. Right. Let's get back to some 3 blinds. Hopefully get a sub bloody 25. Now you stop a timer. Really slow. 2x2x3 prediction under 15 seconds. Mostly if there's no blocks, just quickly finding like some cross edges you can solve, to be honest. And yeah, I know my XX is kind of funny. My favourite non-blind event is Square One. Used to be Megaminx, but I've just sort of gone down the Square One rabbit hole recently, and it's liable to change at some point. But I learned full CSP recently, so it's like it's kind of taken over my cubing. Yeah, and I learned full CSP in like 5 days. Trying to get into 3 blind, but struggling to remember which letter corresponds to which piece. Literally, just at the start, just trace around. You can have it go in order: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Just trace around, and then you get used to it over time. Another thing you can do is just completely take your cube apart, and you can just pick up a piece, point at a sticker, and if you can tell what letter that sticker is, then you'll be fine. That's a cool way to practice, I guess. But that's the only other thing you can do to practice, really. But just do lots of solves. See, this is what happens when I don't do any blind for a week. I'm just... What am I going to do? Let's do it the cheat way. What is the comp in Hampshire? It's in Hampshire. What is at the comp in Hampshire? What is the A comp? There is a comp in Hampshire. And it's gonna be sick. I kind of realised what I'd done, but wasn't sure exactly where I'd done it. Would you recommend preventing top centers when tracing? It's kind of a gain skill with like avoiding cycle breaks. You don't want to just do it all the way through memo, because then you just end up with awkward like remembering at the end. Until you're like really fast at 5 blind, it's sort of like, is the extra mental gymnastics by not just going clockwise round worth it to save 1 com or 2 comms or something? I don't think it is until you're really fast, especially in 5 blind. Just get through it and just take the extra alg, to be honest. Ryan Eckersley might disagree, who knows? He's here. He's good at 5 blind. He's very good at 5 blind. Oh. These solves are not good. try this cube, see if I do any better on it. Okay. If you're about to tell me to imagine dragging these nuts, I swear. No, I don't. Add some cancels in it. Cool. This blindfold is so bad. Oh, don't ask me about the 3 blind video. It is. Basically, the 3 blind video is something I keep forgetting about. What do you call the shape that's a cone with the top cut off? I don't know. I do know where they call their Kim bands, but not everyone does. Okay, I'm turning slow. That's all I need to do. Hello, Alex. Babe Benji. Why do they call her Kim Bones? It's because her results are always fire. What's my gayest favourite song? Let's look. Probably something by Elton John. But like, that is a gay in the fact that it's Elton John. Either that or probably something out of Rocky Horror. That's pretty gay. I think you guys have really got my music taste wrong. I can't think of anything. There's nothing particularly of that variety. I haven't got anything like even close to my official results yet today. It's not when I'm in obsession. It's good. It's great fun. I would really like to know what. I'd really like to know what people actually think my music taste is. Like if they were just to meet me, what they would assume it is. I don't know why I did that. Extra com as well. So that was a 28. I feel like maybe if I reset this session, I'll feel a lot better about myself in general, and I should just do that. No, I'll leave it. Yeah, I do. Sorry, it's just been mentioned. I've just been made. What comp am I even practicing for? Just any of them. It's just been pointed out that this is definitely a crotch cam that I've got going here. Well, that's a sub-NR mean because I got a 16 at the start. Do I play Ultimate Frisbee? I actually have once. When I was like 14. FMC is... God, I've seen it. I'm not changing it. Oh well. I'll bring some appeal to my live streams. I can't do it, I'm laughing. And also the scramble sucks. That was just an excuse. I laughed so I could DNF without like feeling bad. Am I scrambling correctly right now? I feel like I've just been doing completely random moves this whole time. Right, that sounds decent. It's alright, Kyle. Fabio, I want to try this. Is it? Can you get this at Sainsbury's? Because I live right next to a Sainsbury's. Ugh. Where's my... Stay on target. That's registered for Hampshire. Come on, guys. Is this thing like stretched yet? Actually, that did help. I want to meet Fabio. I wish Fabio was real. Oh my god, I'm actually doing some bad stuff right now. Wait, I ain't trying shit. I've done nothing. Just because there's a straight up crotch cam on this stream. I know, Fabio, I'm not. Shut up. I'm not trying to pull down. I'm not trying to pull down your phone. You haven't docked because you got my age wrong. Like, I'm not 20, I'm 21. Oh my god, why you... God, you haven't done anything! You guys are calling me out. How do you not forget corners? Look at my average right now. Do you think I'm remembering corners? No, I think everyone says this, but just focus on the first letter pair is probably the best way. Or like, I even used to like remind myself of my first letter pair, like at the end of edge memo, but that's actually kind of slow, so focus on the first edge memo. Oh my god, I actually got so roasted by Daniel Sloan there. Hey. Look, guys. It is no secret that I'm God's gift to women and men. I am a top shagger. But Fabio, what do you think? Come here, I'm sat in my room doing fucking movies. By the time I've done like 100 blind souls, I'll get something good. I've had ones at 20. I'll get another one now. That should have been an 18. Fabio. No, it's like this. I'm not good at this, like, full UB thing. I feel that I didn't have my corners. Right, Kyle, just so you know, this is all caused by Fabio. If I actually joined this stream and sees Fabio saying this, I can like just never show my fucking face in public again. Yeah, Fabio, the mobile virgin conversion unit, that's the one. That's not a start box, is it? worst scramble game. I just don't think anything is going right there. Should I do a different event? I'm quite liking the whole, like, ask me cubing tips thing. I'm not dead squam. That's my secret project. My not secret project. Wait, I've packed a fucking GAN Smart Cube as multi-blind. How is that useful? Let's go back to 2018. And use a GAN SM. Wait. Why do I not have parity? This is okay. Rachel and Fabio, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm all flustered now. Look. The fact of it is, Fabio's making shit up. The Mega Boy in the Temple happened when I learn. What's my least favourite event? Probably Scube. Does Fabio often make me flustered? More than you'd expect. Why did that go kind of well? I just can't remember what I was missing. Don't say 3 people, Carl. Oh no, that's... Oh. Oh. Sorry, Chris. You are dead. Guess it's Smash George, marry Fabio. I'm sure Fabio would say yes. That's not a cubing tip. Oh, you doing what are you? No, killing Chris Mills would not help me do better at comp because his main events are like things I suck at. Team on Max, Tommy J. No, and 2 of those people are under 18. I can't go there. Tommy Jerry's like 17 as well, isn't he? Oh yeah, I don't know. That one's dodgy. That one's fully dodgy. Look, I'm doing it. I'm getting some like fully terrible scrambles right now. I promise. This is like. Who would you say is your best in UK? Jacob Chambers. I'm sorry, that came out way too quickly. I'm sorry to anyone who turned out not to be my bestie. I value a lot of people very, very highly, but like I don't know. It's got a big jam, unfortunately, for all of you. Scottish slide lady. Right. Sorry, sorry, Having. I'm just gonna call that done if it's solved. You see that edge TPS? It's kind of cracked. Two by two. Yeah, I mean, it really depends on the level though. So like just learning full EG and learning how to one look will easily get you to low 2. Things that will push you over sub 2 is like learning AUF, really improving your layer solutions so that you can see every 4 move layer basically, which you just learn to see, and getting really fast at one looking so you can occasionally check multiple solutions. Those are the main things that push you over sub 2, and obviously in inspection thinking more about your finger tricks than just the solution itself. That's the concise version. I can explain more to you if you send me solves, obviously. So. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if you've got me on Discord. I'm like, who's your cubing bestie including champ? You're just trying. Are you gonna whittle me down until I say you? Like, I don't really have a. It's wrong of me to have a favourite. I couldn't pick out like a second best. There's just one person that, for obvious reasons, sticks out. Like, but you're up there. You're definitely. Thomas, you are definitely my favourite cuber who lives only a boat ride away from me. Who's my least favourite? I have one, but if you know, you know. Two moves, I'm just counting it. Like every person. Yeah, I should do that. Can I extend it to Poland just to put Mikhail Halshuk at the bottom? How to get good at 3 blind? Nah, you're already decent, so it's 3-star for you, to be honest. 3-star and brushing up on your memo is basically will get you to sub 30 really easily. It's very concise. Send me some solves if you really want, Ashwin. I'll happily. Oh, you know 3-star. Ashwin, you've got me on Discord. Film me some solves and send them over. I'll happily critique you. Oh, right. I'm gonna just try another cube just for the sake of switching. Oh yeah, let's use this. This thing sucks. Oh, bucko. I remembered it eventually. Hey, what you do is Operation Square Numbers. As a friend of mine came up, you do 1 cube, you do 4, you do 9, you do 16, you do 25, you do 36. Writes itself. Genius came up with that. Alright, come on, we're using a non-magnetic Mailong now. This thing never fails me. How to stop choking averages? Kind of depends on the event, to be honest, Kelvin. The thing is, it's mainly the thing with you is you haven't competed much, so you're still getting used to the whole process. You're doing really well for the amount you've competed, and you do need to realise that because you are actually quite a fast cuber. My main thing for not choking averages is just keep going to competitions, and at those competitions you just want to first experiment with the ways you do things. So experiment with how long you sit down and breathe or anything before you solve. If you're gonna any pre-solve routine, if you like taking a cube, if you don't, those things are good to figure out. But as well as that, sort of just you learn to take enjoyment from other things at competitions, and so you always come away from competitions happy. And when you get to that point, you don't find yourself worrying as much about your results, and therefore you've got that layer of pressure off. There's other things you can try. How much you want to share your time and things, how much you want to share your times at home, and just how much pressure you put on yourself. If you practice some extra events just to give yourself extra chances to get good times in competitions, these are all things that play into your nerves, and I think people notice how many different ways there are that play into it. So the basic answer is you're going to go to more comps and you're going to learn it over time, but there's a lot. The best way to cure nerves is alcoholism. Yeah, I did that for my driving test. Helped a lot. Oh, Fabio's back. Fabio's back to fucking humiliate me again. Or is it the triple chocolate milk? I'm gonna get some of that. Probably like tomorrow. If I could get like sub NR anything on this stream, I would be like so happy. It's only got a meme earlier actually. Efficiency. So yeah, like untimed solves in stuff like short events. It's not just slow solves. You want to just not time them, and sort of you can try scrambles over and over again and sort of see where pieces end up when you solve your layer, so you can improve your one looking. You can also, for Scube especially, there's this really cool thing you can do where you like do 5 moves, and you can solve each side. So you solve the white side and see if you can find the 5 mover. You solve the yellow side and see if you can find the 5 mover, and do the same for all of them. And there'll usually be a 5 or less mover on all of them. And doing that, you'll just learn loads about Scube. But yeah, they're not slow solves. They're untimed, and they work best if you retry the scrambles and use stuff like the CS timer, like Pyraminx the V builder, or like things like that. I know it's your trick, Fabio. I learned it from George though, not you. Show an F wide. I did do an F wide. Okay, Megaminx. I don't know how good you are already. I know you got sub 1 official recently. So, I'm going to take my bonfire off. I'm doing really badly. So, the main thing for Megaminx is, I guess, you have to get really good at the Megaminx. Oh, it's still your overall PvP. It's like Megaminx specific stuff, like back inserts hugely. Fabio, you suck at Megaminx. Shut up. Yeah. So start with F2L. You should basically be able to plan the whole style inspection, but if you can't, what you'll come to notice over time is you're not going to turn every side during your star solutions. So you can actually planning first pair on Megaminx, or at least having a good idea of where two pieces are going to be, is a lot easier than on 3x3. I literally have a faster official average than you by like 5 seconds, Fabio. And Fabio's distracting me by saying shit. Yeah, the ergonomics aren't the worst, aren't the most important thing. It's about efficiency and having a good idea of where things are going to be. You can solve pairs before solving cross edges and just like insert them like from FR. You want to sort of always be solving things. With S2L, you want to experiment a bit with solving stuff a bit outside of your color order. That can help a lot. And then when it comes to last layer, the stuff you really want to learn is which 3x3 OLLs transfer over to Megaminx, and there's a few extra useful ones that you can learn. And for PLL, you just want to work through some really easy ones. Again, 3x3 transfers are really useful, but in general, you can get really good at especially PLL, you can get really good with just the tooling method. Just get good at, just get good at recognition. Those are the main things that have helped me for them. But, and obviously do a billion solves with Megaminx. But it's all about always solving something. So if you can see part of your next bit of S2L and you can solve it without it getting too much in the way of the bit you currently can't find, then that will help. How far can someone get with basic corner skips and good put in order for clock? Yeah, you can get your up sub 4 if you turn fast enough. I mean, Yunhao is really inefficient at clock, but he still gets very good times because he just turns very fast. I recommend experimenting more with creative solutions for clock though, because it will make the event more enjoyable. Also, I've realised since I'm not turning a cube right now, this is a straight up just a crotch cam. This is I'm not even solving a cube now, you're just staring straight into my groin. Let's see what I've got. Maybe interesting. I'll bring out the big cubes. I'll bring out a 6x6. I'm not going to time it or anything, I'm just going to turn it and do some solves. So, anyone else got anything else to ask? This is my official Ben Stokes Q&A, officially. I'd switch it to ask me anything, but Fabio would lose his mind. And I don't think life advice is quite. What's my favourite ABBA song? The Winner Takes It All. Fabio! Fabio's just jealous because he loves me. So, normally, if you're reaching a plateau, I mean, if I feel like I can't improve at anything, usually I just kind of take a break from it until I really find something that motivates me. Like, I haven't really done much 3-blind recently because there hasn't been a huge thing to make me want to practice, but the times you'll improve the most are the times that you have the real dedication to improve. The fact of it is, unless you're the best solver in the world, you can probably improve literally every single part of your solve in some way. But, I mean, that's the main thing for me. Usually you can try learning something new, because then even if your times don't get better, you'll feel good about the fact that the way you're solving is changing, and you're learning something new in this event that you've put all this time into. So whatever that is, if it's big cubes and you've started finally learning like L2E alg or something, or you've started solving slightly differently, you even play around with a new method. You might not necessarily plan on switching to it, but you might find it fun just solving a puzzle in a different way to usual. But a big thing in cubing for me is don't force yourself to do events. Just do whatever event you're enjoying at the time and don't get too annoyed at yourself. How to learn OBL? It's like cube shape, isn't it? I don't know any OBL though, because I'm learning PBL. How to learn PBL? Start with learning how to do 2C. Where's my good squad? I have a specific good and bad squad. Am I doing this? I didn't bring my good blindfold, I didn't bring my good squad. I'm doing everything wrong today. We're using the bad one. Right. Start with 2CP. So, here's an example of a case. Here, we've got T-perm, T-perm. You can solve T-perms with 2 J-perms. So I do a J-perm there, I get J-perms again. So learn all them. You can solve A-perms, T-perms, Y-perms, G-perms. Am I forgetting one? Oh, U-perms. You can solve H-perms using N-perms. So all these PLLs that you can solve just using J-perms. And then after that you can add these algs in. So let me just show you this. This is a 5-slice alg, and it solves JR, like J-perm on top, R-perm on bottom. And it's 5 slices, it's really easy, and they're like basically all the same. And from there you can solve really easy PBLs. So, wait, hold on. So let me set up a case here. Here we've got U-perm on top and E-perm on bottom. But I can do JJ, and now this gives me JR again. So I can just do the alg I just showed you and stuff like that. So you move on to that. And then the other thing is like 5 slices. So this is VF. If I did my normal NJ alg, it would give me 2 U-perms, but I can alter the moves slightly. So instead of just doing /3/-3, I can do like this, moving both layers. I solve that. Then I can change it even more, and I get PS or SP. They're all 5 slices, and you can also do like I've messed that up. You can do algs for like PK as well in 5 slices. There's also this PJ, and there's PN, and these are like the same as the JJ algs, but they're an NN alg, they're just slightly longer moves. There you go. PJ, Aj would take 8 slices, Dizzle. JR's 5 slices if you do it the optimal way, and they're actually really easy. Anyway, that's my basic introduction to PBL. But there's a PBL trainer linked in the Square One resources sheet, which is pretty good for training it. Anyway, I know you're actually not planning on learning PBL anytime soon because you don't know CSP. But, like, yeah. Anyway. Does that say sticky bum syndrome or sticky burn syndrome? I don't know. Right, we're having fun, guys. We're having fun. What's next on the Ask Ben? I'm really struggling with these centers right now. How do you guys rate my 6x6 solving, by the way? Is it good? Hi Noah, you're better than me at like every event, but hello. Thanks, Fabio. Noah, what cubing tips do you want? Wow, Charlie Eggins also wants cubing tips. Do you want blind tips by any chance? Because I was averaging about 24 earlier, so pretty fast. Yeah. Sorry, Harry, I didn't mean to ignore your question. No, you shouldn't. Unless you want to. I suggest you learn I don't know. My tip is to stop being so fast, or you'll never beat your PRs ever again because they're so good. I actually have no idea. I wish I could say something helpful, but I can't. How do you get 3 DPS on clock? Use 7 simul, it makes it really easy. And if your mum can learn 7 simul, I'm sure you can. No, don't listen to... Don't listen to... I'm sorry, Charlie. Charlie, my Australian family came down to England, and I've interested them with cubing, so you might have some new cubers over there soon. Where in Australia? Queensland. Um, Fabio, you are like such a great friend. I don't think it was an Australian competition. I think. Hold on, let me look it up. There's two more Ben Stokeses in the WCA now. I think I'm the only Ben. I think the other two are Benjamins. Oh, I've just put Ben and Jam in as two. You know, I forget that my name is Benjamin. Like the whole like Benjamin. Oh well, no, there was a Benjamin Stokes in Australia, in Brisbane. I'm the best Ben Stokes though. Put a sock on my head. You're right, Dooley. No. Fabio is ruining my day. Tom, I really should do that. I actually did it recently and it's kind of like alarming how quickly it got back to this condition. Something about just me can't do it. Where's my corn up there? Bam. See you later, Tom. Nice hearing from you. An in-depth explanation of how I do multi. To be fair, like, that would involve, like, walking around my house and showing you, like, which rooms are my rooms. Because this is, like, the last room in my memory palace, and, like, the way my room is now is not the way it looks in that memory palace. So it's like it's been rearranged since I made that set of rooms. But I guess you know what, I can sort of show you. Let me just quickly turn this off and see if I can find. So, because I wrote out a new set of rooms into Google Docs before. Which account did I save it on? Bye-bye, Noah. Hopefully Fabio doesn't spill too many beans. Oh, I don't believe you. Look, Noah, if you really want to know, Fabio's making shit up. No. Sean, this ain't real. Fabio is chatting shit. Anyway, I was going to get a thing up. One second, let me turn that off. Get my window capture back on. Look at this. I made this just to help me remember it a while ago. So, here's multi-blind rooms. So, in general, each room I have a place for for edges and a place for corners. And so, I memorise it in order. I will usually try and do it in a way that I can split most of my cubes up into 8 packs, and then once I've run out, once I don't have enough cubes to make a pack of 8, I do that as its own multi-blind on the end of the multi. So like, say I was doing 29 cubes, I would do 3 packs of 8 cubes, and that would take 24 of them, and then I would do a 5 cube multi-blind independently just on the end, and I would do that very quickly without really too much secure memo. Yeah, I would recommend putting most, like, all of your edge memo in one place. You've got quite a lot of extra time to really turn the image you make into something more like a full coherent image. So that's what I do. So that second one, sofa, TV. It should make much more sense if you could see the rooms. Like, this dining room isn't even a dining room anymore. It's just how I remember it when I started doing multi like 4 years ago. And so that is what my rooms look like. That is not the one I meant to turn off. Anyway, so that's where I'm at with that. I guess it's the same parity PLO again. Four blind rooms, I would say no. Like, if you were doing a 3 cube multi, would you use rooms? Is there a thing? Because 4 blind is like 2.5 cube multi. It's like 24 hours at average, I think. So I'd say no. My review and exec order in multi. To be honest, I memorize a pack, review it a couple of times, memorize another pack, review it a couple of times, memorize another pack, review it a couple of times, and then I just sort of go over the whole thing repeatedly until I look at the stopwatch and think, oh shit, I better start soon. And I know that's not a very sensible method, but I know roughly how long my exec is going to take, and I give myself a lot of extra time. Hello again, Carl. No reason. Don't let people hear about that, Kyle. I've been told off for this before. This is. If you come back to like. Hey, if you come back just to tell me we need to speak outside, is this where this is going? I'm doing a Yao solve, by the way. I need to change the stream title to just like chilling and cubing. Oh, that's really cringe. I would not call it chilling and cubing. Oh. That would be really cringe. I had a couple of YouTube strikes. I can't remember what the other one came from. Guys, what's the colour order for Yao? Like, what order does it go in? I think it's like this. I actually cannot think of how to do this method. think I've got this. That's not what I mean. I mean, like, after that. But I think I've got it. I don't use a colour order, I just don't remember like where the different colours go because Hoya I don't ever do like way on left and right, so. But I should be good for now. If not, I'll just switch the colours at the end. I've also made 2 cross edges the wrong way around, but that's fine. Hoya is, yeah, it's good. It's a good method. It's got potential. It's, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Sub 1 mega how? Sub 1 mega you can just mostly turn slowly and like prioritize. What have I done now? Oh. This is. Oh, I need a serious fucking turn off of this stream. Oh wait, hold on, that is a real cock up. I don't know how I managed that. Oh wait, is that easy to fix? Nice. Hey, I was sat in a comfortable position and I'm getting told off for... I don't know. Having too much sex appeal in my live streams. Yeah, anyway, Mega Man Sub 1 is prioritize like don't try and spam too much CPS, just sort of it's really working on the fundamentals and getting used to like inserting stuff in the back, like you know, like R2 you put up down sort of things. Fabio, you can still be my wingman, but your idea of wingmanning is just telling the whole stream about some hookup that's just not even happening. Like well, YouTube probably turned it into a pink thing because like I'm pretty sure the poo emoji was actually like meant to be chocolate ice cream, and they're just making it an ice cream flavour that's more identifiable in comparison to shit. Female. Wait, Fabio's just excited. What's this about you and Fabio double teaming me? Wait, the thoughts I'm having after that message cannot be shared on live streams. I've got It's Big Dad Ding. How can I do this last centre efficiently? Not like that. Oh. Do I have any predictions for UKC this year? Yeah, Daniel Sloan is going to beat me at 3 points. That's my prediction. I guess, like, I'm going to say I think if there's one upset, it's going to be that someone's going to beat Ellie at Big Cubes. I would like to say, because Ellie's really good, but I think that a lot of people are coming out of nowhere and sort of getting onto Ellie's level of Big Cubes, and so I think he's actually got some real competition coming up in terms of that, especially 6x6. There's a lot of people getting to like NR potential in 6x6 at the moment. I've seen a lot of people posting like sub 140 stuff on 6x6. I don't know about 7x7. I'd like to see Mark Ostrom get NR, but we'll see what happens. Last time Ellie went to a comp, I think he's been to one this year. Oh, it was Cambridge. It was Cambridge side events. Yeah. Yeah, it is. He doesn't get very defensive about it. In fact, if you call him Eli when you're running, he doesn't even correct you. It's literally, but like, yeah, it's pronounced Ellie. Yeah, he's not around often. He's got, I don't know, busy life seemingly. Who knows? It's a shame. Ellie's very good at cubing. He always does really well the few times he does show up. So, Aiden won't be at UKC because UKC is actually a week earlier than usual, and Aiden actually has a like non-refundable holiday booked, I think. So, even though I think Aiden would be definitely in it to win it, I'd say there's no chance at this point that it's not Sean. I mean, Sean kind of messed up kind of badly this UKC because there was more competition than usual, but Sean's actually at a ridiculous level now. I mean, he's now the European record holder for Mega Mix Single, and that's a big step forwards and a big mental barrier for him. So I think, as well as Sean having some competition, he's also got really big things ahead of him. So it's hard to say what's going to happen. Oh my god, Jake's here. Hi, Jake. I'm getting like routinely told off every few minutes for like how I'm sitting or the angle of my other camera. And I'm not sorry. What do you mean allegedly? Jake does have ER for FTO. This isn't... There's no allegation. This is real. I've really shit this up. What have I done? That's fine, Greg. How did you become an all-rounder? The answer will shock you. do every event. Pick up events when you start finding them fun and keep practicing them every now and again. You don't have to stay at your peak of every event, you just need to get good at it once, get a good official average, and retain some kind of small level of skill. But I don't think like maintaining every event is realistic, so just practice every event a bit every now and again, and you will end up doing the ones you like more than anything else. My Pyraminx PRs, 4.02 average I think is my official, and I think I got 1.89 single. Both of those might be wrong. I don't know exactly. I can do Yellow Star sub 50 because I practiced it though. Also, Rob Yao probably has Yellow Star NR single, but because he's colour neutral. Well, let's count slices. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That was moves, not slices. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it 8 slices? I can't count slices, they're so hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's up to you then. The JJ solution is shorter in terms of slices. The one that comes out of cube shape is completely 2-gen with kind of shorter moves. So they're both pretty good. I do the I do the shield square. Yeah, my room is messy. Not as bad as you think, but Rob Yao is CN Omega. Yellow Star I have not done officially now. Yeah, and also like even if you ask Rob Yao, he will tell you that it's not worth it. Like yeah, it's not worth it. Yeah, well, the JJ twice is shorter in terms of slices. It's kind of funny. You can choose. PB on 3 blind is... I don't even know. It's a 12. But I've got a few 12s now. But it is a 12. I got it like 2 years ago. I don't know what my other PBs are though. In fact, I just don't know my 3 blind PBs, do I? Oh, that's a pop. Okay, we're good. can't I do a centre? This is why I'm bad. I actually can't do centres at all. Pink Star would be such a base thing to do, and anyone who does it, I'd like really respect. That's all I'm saying. I mean, it would be like a really silly thing to do unless you're like just learning Mega for the first time. In which case, like, I would like hugely respect Pink Star. Where's my edge? I want to do this. What am I doing? Oh. Yeah, Billy is based. The amazing keeper. Do you like my channel? I would have to somehow find a channel. Unless I can go to... I like the cat, if that's what you mean. I'm a big cat fan. What is this stream turned into? I'm just sort of talking now. And this is like the most engaged people have ever been with my stream. Like, nobody wants to watch me solve. People just want to hear me like just chat shit for a while. I thought we might have my cat visit us in the stream. She hasn't come into the room yet. Oh, sorry, Carl, I missed your question. Yeah, the first thing you learn is learn Westland, Megaminx, SQL order, or you can learn like Yuduhyun if you really want to. But or Balint. But I'd say the best one's probably Westland. So if you learn that, it will just make it a lot easier to look ahead and get faster. It's pretty easy to get down to like low 1 minute just from that, and like 4 look last layer, which is quite a lot more owls than it is on 3x3, but they're not hard. Like some of them are 7 moves for PLO owls, and then you just get good at those fundamentals. Sub 1's easy. It's kind of funny with cubes. It's like I reached out to them, but they were already planning on reaching out to me. But I talked about it with them before. Like I had asked it before. They had told me, that I wasn't good enough for it before. But seen them a lot of competitions. I said, look, I hold 2 national records now. What do you think? And they were like, yep, actually, we were going to ask you. So we did that. They sort of relaunched their whole sponsorship thing last year when they started coming to competitions again, because obviously they were quite big on their sponsorships before lockdown, and after lockdown there was a pretty big period of time where they didn't sponsor a competition, but now they're back. The good thing about me for them is I live really close, so I quite often have just been down to the Cube store and I mean, I don't pay delivery anymore. I just kind of go down and collect my stuff, which is a nice privilege. But yeah, like I've been. If you look on the Cube's website, for some 3x3s, there's videos of solves, and that's me. That's videos of me solving. Which is why they're all such terrible solves, but you know, stuff like that. And I will be doing more of that like in the future, because I don't know if you receive like their emails, but they're moving into a new office at the moment, and one of the things that they want for the new office is like a chill area to make videos in. So hopefully I'll be able to go there and help do more content for them, and that's, you know, that's part of my agreement with them, is that I will help them make some of that sort of content. But obviously they need to get set up with that. I'm looking for. I enjoy going to meet them, and I'm definitely looking forward to doing more with them. They don't pay me to go to comps, no. It's not that kind. It's not that level of sponsorship. So they help me afford cubes. And like if I break a record, they help promote me as a person. But it's at the moment, the point that we're at with it is it's a very oh, I don't have a code. I'm not that kind of sponsored. So OJ is like sponsored as a content creator. I'm sponsored as a speed cuber because of my cubing. If I'm breaking records and those records say sponsored by Cubes UK in the description, you know, that brings attention to them on a fairly big scale. So that's my sort of agreement with them. But I mean, Luke is someone who has big plans all the time. So he wants to have parts of the website for like how to get faster at cubing and things, and you know, it's yet to be seen if that will actually come to fruition. But you know, I have hopes, and you know, I always love going to the Cube store and you know, seeing them all. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah. Harry's here. My tip is to go to more than 2 competitions a year and you will get better results. Was that a wow, like you'd never thought of that, or you're offended? I don't know many people who don't like a cream egg, to be fair, Kyle. What's a cream egg? Was it a McFlurry, Harry? That doesn't count as cream eggs ice cream. Nah. Fabio, you're probably like allergic to them. That doesn't count. That's what I just said, Harry. have a look at this. Do eggs. I dropped my mouse on the floor. But I just shone a laser straight in my eye. I'm gonna die. Do cream eggs have gluten? Oh, they're not. They are not made with any gluten-containing ingredients. How's the new job? The new job is great. The new job is very good. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm working with much nicer people, and you know I'm learning a lot. Oh god, I should stop getting my feet up. I've got a Discord notification. I don't really know what it's going to be. I need to stop checking Discord. Every time I check Discord, it's a message from fuck. My biggest 3-blind tip for someone who doesn't know 3 blinds. I guess the best thing I can do for someone who doesn't know 3 blind is to try and explain how much easier it is than they think. 3 style. Okay. They're still pretty broad though, because are you using M2, are you using Old Pokemon for edges? Like, my best tip is, I guess, to get to the point where your setup moves aren't things you think of. Like, they just feel like completely brain dead, because the less you have to think about your setup moves, the more you can think about like thinking ahead and turning a bit faster and not pausing. So it's mostly at the very beginning, very early on, it's about just having your setup moves being completely brain dead, and then you can start moving on to more advanced tricks. I have a video about advanced M2 tricks, which is they help a lot, but that's more like sub 40 stuff. I'm not taking any cream egg slander off. I love a cream egg, to be honest with you. Like, I did like half an hour of blind, and I've just been sat here talking for the rest of the stream. I love a caramel wafer. Everyone loves a caramel wafer. They're those sorts of things that you can accidentally eat way too many of. Like, they go down like nothing. They're like 90% air. You can just... The amount of them you can eat is like... Oh yeah, no, that would kill Fabio. Fabio would die. Wait, Ashwin. Why don't you tell us a good chocolate bit of chocolate then? Don't like cream eggs, don't like caramel wafers. You are missing out. Give us an alternative. Next thing you guys will tell me you all don't like Marmite. Kit Kats are pretty good. I do like a Kit Kat. But not optimal, I'd still take. Yeah, but Fabio, Kit Kat probably kills you. Whisper Gold is such a shout. Oh my god, I love a Whisper Gold. That is the best. Oh, just plain dairy milk. If you just want a plain chocolate bar, Galaxy is like so much better than Cadbury. What's the chat consensus on Marmite? Crunchies are nice. I do love a crunchy. No, crunchies do not suck. How can you not like a crunchy? There's no other chocolate bar like a crunchy. Yeah, I think Marmite's good. Have you tried any like other Marmite stuff though? Like the Marmite peanut butter is like a big thing, but there's, you see, Ashwin, I don't like your food opinions. What do you mean how you'd want to eat it? There's not multiple ways of eating a crunchy. That sounds really nice. Or like a cracker or something. Marmite Christopher, Walker's has a Marmite flavour and that's really nice. They are so nice. Well, Ashwin, I do snap it in half, but I don't snap it like a psychopath. Like I break the little individual Kit Kats apart from each other. But I'm not like a, I'm not a psychopath. I don't snap it down. We were watching. It was years ago now. There was this show where they would get chefs, like famous chefs, to recreate things like McDonald's or something. And one of the episodes is like, and now we're making them create Kit Kats, famous for their snap. And he snaps it right down the middle of all of the rows, like a like a maniac. We had to switch it off. He kept doing it. Prawn cocktail's fine. Like skips are like top contender for best crisps, I'd say. But if we're doing best crisps, it's gonna be these. Pointing at the wrong camera. Boom. Walker's jalapeno and cheese. I don't know. Back when all our names were anagrams, I was like Knobs Teas or something, wasn't I? What's my one word anagram? I mean, you can like Ben the Ninja from Benjamin, and I think that's quite funny. Oh yeah, I forgot you did. You know all the words. That's really interesting. I reckon one day I'll be on 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. Like Harry's going on like the proper one, but I'll be on 8 out of 10. Do you know what I've just spotted? I've just spotted my glasses. You know I've got glasses. I haven't put these on in at least 4 years. Ready? 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 Ta-da! Look at that. I just spotted this now. God, that did not look good. I mean, they work. Everything kind of looks the same, but weird. In fact, you know what? This was worse with them. They're so dusty because I actually just don't use them. But yeah, look at that. do some countdown. Is there a website for it I can go to? Right, I'm looking. You've missed a lot, Luke. Harry, I did ask Harry. I asked the whole stream, not just you, by the way. Yeah, we'll turn my crotch cam off for a minute. Yeah, true. I'll just do I need like a pen and paper, or am I just working this out in my head? Right on this thing. I had a pen at some point. I don't know where I've put it. This is a highlighter. I wrote with this. Countdown game. It's 60 seconds, isn't it? Let's do letters first. Let's have another vowel. And a consonant, please. I'll have another consonant, please. And another consonant, please. And a vowel, please. Another consonant. And another consonant, please. And another consonant, please. Right, here we go. Oh shit, it's already started. I got drag. Go on, Harry, what was your 6? Radio's a good one, Harry. Show answers. Wow. Harry got both of the best ones. There's Joy. Right, okay, there's 10 letters. The next person to put the number of consonants and vowels in the chat, I will use that. So put a number of vowels and consonants in the chat right now, and I'll do that. Got right up to 10. 9 letters, whatever. 6, 3. 6 consonants, 3 vowels probably makes more sense. So I'll just... Harry's got a 7. What's other people got? Go on, reveal. Cottage. Wow. Cattle. Glance. I got a gloat. I think that's a word. Oh my god, Harry! Wow. Right, who's picking next? Send me a number of consonants, number of vowels. Add up to 9. 4, 5. got 5. I got 2 5s. Fabio, what's your 6? Go on, guys, give us a... Farseat's an interesting one. I got saws, I got fairs. Show answers. Oh, wow. Okay, there was nothing better than 5. Right, let's do numbers, guys. I'm going to do it random. You guys ready? Let's go. That was 736. What? Right, you 740 guys. Give us your answers. Go on. You know you want to. Oh wait, hold on. That's like really easy. Why didn't I think of that? I know what it is. It's 6 plus 2 times 100. Yeah. So, was it solvable? It was solvable. 10 plus 50 is 150. Make 1500. That. Alright, if anyone would have got that, that's really funny. Let's do another one. Brilliant. The 6 and 9 next to each other on the end. Did anyone get it? There we get it. Show answers. That's not this way. Fuck me, how many ways are there in solo? Oh, whatever. Oi. Well done, Harry. Well done, Fabio. Let's go back to letters. I don't like this. Random Phil. Danny. Danny's on people got 6, 6, 5. What's Dean 7? Come on, Dean. Radians, nice. Is that a trains? Radians. Oh, Harry, you've got some competition here. Dean is proper good at this sort of thing. Here we go. We got another one. That's rough. Harry's got 6, Dean's got 6. Come on, guys, give us a 6. Wow. You just added a letter to my word. I had waves. I didn't know you could put an I in it and it still counts. Funny. Right, we're going again. Wow. I've got a 6. Wait, pisser is a word. I like how it's just there's loads of sevens and all I can think of is pussy. An 8. Go on then. Moist band. Oh my god, it atomizes. I don't mean to like Susie dent you here, Harry, but that ain't on there. Oh, Harry. You're like a dad playing Scrabble. Conoid. Colons! I got cools. I'm liking this. I'll do a conundrum after this. Oh, there's like one male. What you got, guys? 7. Gives you 7. Is drippers a word? No. Spurred dippers. Duppies, durries, rippers. Roped. I got prides. Is that a word? Yeah. I got 6. Let's do conundrum. I swear that's not even 9 letters, Fabio. That's 10 letters. Imprudent. Well done, Carl. Still not one. That was fast, actually. cool. Alright, I'm gonna go one more and I'll think we'll call it a day. Yeah, Fabio, I think you kind of suck at this. Hey, guys, I'm going to call it there because I got work in the morning. I'm going to get into bed. But, yeah, it's been nice doing a bit of countdown with you all. I might say we'll play Word Bomb at some point. That'd be fun. Anyway, what do you mean you're mid-exam, Harry? Get back to work. Anyway, no worries, guys. Hey, thanks for actually being engaged with my stream. People actually watching. Pretty nice. Oh, excuse me. Right.